Ow! You parasite!
It's time to make Bubble into his very own Monster High doll. For this doll, we will be taking inspiration from my friend Mr. Red on Instagram. I love his design that he made for his next generation AU, and I'm so happy that he let me reference his design. Much like my Gooseworks doll, we will be sculpting a brand new head for him, so let's get started. In addition to the new head, I will also be sculpting the tiny pocket watch and as well as his little bubble pipe. And again, like my Gooseworks doll, after making the head, I just pierce it onto the doll and then we paint on the new skin tone. Then, after getting the basic clothing pieces off of Etsy from Only Doll Things, I glued some silver chains and pearl buttons just to represent some smaller bubbles. Using some of my new acrylic paint pens, I painted on the whites to his new dress shoes and the smaller details to his gloves. For his collar, I took a scrunchie that I found at Daiso, which also had some small pearls on it, and then dyed it blue off camera, and then glued it into shape using a hot glue gun. The dye came out slightly lighter than the rest of the shirt, but I think it's a nice contrast. Then I made him a small bow tie, which we'll be gluing on top. So, as I mentioned earlier, my friend Red actually has a Next Generation AU on Instagram, and it's so good. I love all the stories that he's making and like giving to like all the canon characters and his OCs. Pearl and Hugh are obviously my favorites. If you follow me on Instagram, you have probably seen that I actually made them into like the little babies for my dolls. And I also kind of referenced Pearl in my skit for Kane's doll, which you should totally go check out if you haven't already. And in case you didn't know, Red is also starting to make his own dolls, again, of Pearl and Hugh. And they are looking so good. I'm so proud of him, and I cannot wait to see what they look like when they're done. I will leave a link to his Instagram in the description below so that way you can see all the cool stuff he makes. But yeah, I wanted to know, what are some of your favorite digital circuits I use? Let me know down below. Moving on to the face, as I said earlier, I got some new acrylic paint pens off the TikTok shop actually, and they work so well. I don't need to put in as many layers. I mean, I didn't either like with like my old markers, but like at least now we can work with some more like precision and everything. We can get like the smaller details. Like for example, like freckles. Maybe at some point, like I'll get a character that has freckles. But I'm so excited. And with Red's design for reference, we can now paint on his face and the reflection details and Bubbles' big, goofy grin. And now it's time to assemble our favorite little parasite. Alright, Kane, we're at the basement. Are you ready to go in there and make this right? Yeah, just a little nervous. I don't think they're gonna be too happy to see me. Maybe this was a bad idea. No, 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 Kane, you need to do this. It's important that you make this right, so you can restore the circus. Oh, and also that Kaufmo guy is like way hotter than Jax, so you better bring him back. I don't know if this is a good idea, Bubble. What if we see a ghost? I don't know, Kane. You'd probably piss your pants. And you got the audacity to wonder why I ate you.